Here's the Kamala Harris supporters. Get this. They're gonna vote for Kamala because she's a woman. That's their only qualifications that they require, that she is a woman. Look at this racist Democrat. She's a woman, so I'm gonna vote for her. Hey guys, we're out here in Orange City waving at Trump flags. If you live in the Central Florida area, you like Trump, you like waving flags, get your butts out here. Trump took a bullet for y'all. Least you can do is come wave a flag. It ain't that hard. Look at Dave. He's a Vietnam vet. He fought in the war. Fought the commies to save America. Yeah. You fought to save this place, Dave. Now the Democrats, now they want to be commies. They don't make no sense.
If I saw Donald Trump, I take a bullet for him.
You'd take a bullet for Trump?
I would.
Yeah. Yeah, you do a better job of keeping Trump safe than the Secret Service.
They're assholes.
They want him to...
What a chopper he is. You want to see a chopper.
Yeah.
You want to see the guy.
The Secret Service, they want Trump gone.
Yeah,
I don't trust him. Trump, you got all the money in the world, man. Hire your own security detail. You don't need those guys. You don't need Secret Service. They don't like you, bro. Yeah, man.
The local cops.
Trump, I'm afraid Trump's plane will blow up or something, man. They're out to get him. They will not let Trump win. They'll do anything to stop him.
They're Democrats.
They're commies. Commies will literally do anything to stop you.
They're all commies.
They're all commies. We're in big trouble, Dave.
I can't watch it. I get sick. I can't watch it.
You didn't watch the DNC convention? I didn't watch any of it either. I caught some of the highlights, and that's the that'll be what this video's about. Oprah Winfrey, she talked about how she had it so rough and all of the racism holding her down. She's a multi-billionaire. Yeah. Oprah Winfrey wants to talk about equality and how hard it is for people to make it these days. Oprah and Michelle Obama.
Yeah. And what did Harris do for you? She was here for 4 years.
Harris been there 4 years, man. Yeah. If she could fix it, she would have done it by now.
Then go to the border.
She didn't go to the border. She was the border czar. She made it worse. No, hey, man, if you vote for Kamala, it's just like voting for Biden again. It's the same shit. Same shit, different face. All Democrats are the same. She's going to lie to you and tell you she's going to take care of this stuff, and she's not. If she could, she would have already. She's second in command. Yeah, it's the worst administration in history, man. And people are going to just vote with their feelings. They just want a woman. It's time for a woman, Dave, to be president. We need a woman. It doesn't matter if she's terrible. Just got to have a woman, any woman. That's the Democrat mindset. She's nuts.
No, she's not Putin. She'd be fucked.
Putin will tear her to shreds. Hey, if Kamala gets in there, my prediction is nuclear bombs are going to go off. Putin is waiting to see if Trump wins because he knows Trump's going to take care of this and is going to end this. If they rig Kamala in, Putin ain't going to put up with 4 more years of us funding this Ukraine war. He ain't having it. He's going to end it. And if the UN gets in the way or we piss him off, which is inevitable, he's going to drop nukes, Dave. And it's going to be all these people's fault who wanted a woman to be president. We're going to get nuked, you dumbasses.
All them people there. Any assholes what? They can't sell a coffee?
Yeah.
Grocery high?
Yeah, they don't care that groceries are triple.
They don't give a shit.
Impeach Harris. Yeah, impeach her on day 1. Jamie Raskin said if Trump wins, they're going to impeach him on day 1. Kamala wins, they rig her in, we're going to impeach her on day 1. Just kidding, Republicans ain't got no balls. Hey, did you watch the DNC convention? How'd you like it?
Oh, I couldn't stomach it, man. It was on every channel.
Did you see the part where they're complaining about, which was through the narrative throughout the whole thing, about Trump's Project 2025 which he has nothing to do with.
Right.
Nothing to do with.
Yeah, it has nothing
and
to do with
yeah, but they said that Trump is going to use that Project 2025 to weaponize the government, the DOJ, and turn the FBI into his own police force.
But what it means is that under Project 2025, Donald Trump would be able to weaponize the Department of Justice to go after his political opponents. He could even turn the FBI into his own personal police force.
Wow, they're just full of it, aren't they?
Well, that's what they're doing.
I watched Kennedy today, and
Kennedy?
he told it how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to help Trump.
We'll see.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you watch the DNC?
Oh, I only watched it until I vomited.
Did you see the part? They're saying that Trump's going to implement Project 2025, and he's going to turn the DOJ on his opponents. He's going to arrest his political opponents, and he's going to use the FBI as his own special police force.
Yes, he is.
Does that sound familiar?
That sounds familiar. And he's going to put in a national abortion ban.
Yeah, everything that they say is a lie.
They're such liars. And they get away with it.
Of course they do. The media, the crooked media.
That's why we have to be out here.
They're on their
we
side.
have to make sure they get it right.
Yeah.
That they're wrong.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do.
Do you think Trump is going to weaponize the government against the Democrats?
No, but he should have when he had the chance.
Yeah.
to put
I hope he
Hillary in
does do
jail.
it. I hope he
Right?
does. I hope he does what the Democrats have done. I hope he does arrest his political opponents.
He
Just
had
see how you
he had
assholes like it.
Every right to.
Yeah.
Every right to.
These are the Democrats that love high inflation. 40-year high inflation. They love it. They love spending triple for groceries. They like that. NPCs. They're non-player characters. They just do what they're told. Hey, did you watch the DNC?
I did not, sorry.
Yeah, only the mentally ill watched it.
Yeah.
So what they're doing, they're getting big crowds by having musicians play.
Yeah.
Like Pink
Yeah.
and I don't know, whoever else, I forget who they had, but
Yeah.
it's like if you go to the DNC convention, it's like going to a free concert.
It is.
Yeah, but that's how they get the crowds.
Yep.
Yeah, Trump doesn't have to do that.
Nah, he just brings in everybody from
Yeah,
around the
Trump
world.
is the attraction.
Yep.
If Kamala was just going up and speaking like Trump does, nobody would show up, and everybody knows it. Hey man, did you see the DNC convention?
I did see a little bit here and there.
Did you like the part where Michelle Obama went up there and talked about her parents and her growing up and how her parents, they didn't really like people that took more than their fair share?
That anyone can succeed if given the opportunity. She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folks who took more than they needed. They understood that it wasn't enough for their kids to thrive if everyone else around us was drowning.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, Michelle Obama's got hundreds of millions of dollars.
Okay.
Do you think that's taking more than your fair share?
Okay, fun fact. On day one of the Obama presidency, they moved in Michelle's mama into the White House.
Yeah.
She was there for the entire 8 years
Yep.
of the Obama presidency.
Yeah.
She had her own Secret Service assigned to her.
Yeah. Was she taking more than her fair share, I wonder?
Oh, that's all, you know.
Oh, yeah,
No,
baby.
from a Democrat viewpoint, that was owed to her.
Yeah.
Because a filthy white man like me owed that to her.
Well, you know, only less than 1% of white people in America own slaves.
Well, yeah, well, true,
Yeah.
true. I
So,
mean,
it ain't like we're all guilty.
so the one
Donald Trump's ancestors never owned slaves, but Kamala Harris has owned 120 of them.
Doesn't surprise me at all. But see, the little known fact is slavery wasn't something that just white people did. Slavery was something that the big corporations did. Guess what? They're still doing it today.
And we wouldn't have had slavery if black people weren't capturing other black people and selling them to everybody.
You know, it's a power thing, and back then it was easy to implement that type of power
Yeah.
over other people. But so all you young people out there in the 1990s, everybody in the United States was just about to declare the end of racism in our country. In the 1990s, we had a rapper called Tupac Shakur. He would sing about we need a black president, okay? Now, the country seemed to all of a sudden turn super racist
After Obama.
that.
Yeah.
When
I don't remember racism being bad under Bush
Dude,
or
pull up some
Clinton.
old clips of the 1980s, 1990s. Everybody was talking about, okay, can we officially declare the end of racism now? Can
Obama
we-
brought it
and we-
back from the dead.
And we weren't allowed to officially declare it until there was a black president.
Yeah. Now, all the rottenness going on, it's all started with Obama.
Now, if you talk, I heard some young girl on the internet the other day from Orlando, a black female from Orlando, she couldn't have been older than 30, saying she grew up in racism. Okay, well, wait a minute now. I've been
She's
around
lying.
the block. I've been around the block
Yeah.
since before you were born in
Yeah.
Orlando. You did not grow up in racism
No.
in any neighborhood here.
Nah. If you want to sit there and stew on racism and look as hard as you can, you probably find it. It's easy to find now. I mean, it's easy to find now because the Democrats hate white people. Bad.
It's easy to call somebody else a racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tesla's for Trump!
Here's the Kamala Harris supporters. They love the open borders.
They love killing babies.
Yeah, they like that 100,000 Chinese military men have come over here. They have no idea what those Chinese military men are going to do to them when the shit hits the fan. It won't be good for them. But hey, they were told to vote for Kamala, so they're gonna. Big dummies. Ain't got a brain amongst the 15 of them. Dumb. Hey, did any of y'all watch any of the DNC stuff?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Hated it.
Hey, did you know they put a chain link fence around the entire DNC? They built a wall.
Walls don't work.
And then you couldn't get in the wall without an ID.
This is Edwin from Venezuela, migrant, invited in by the Democrat Party. He'd like to come into the Democratic Convention.
You have to get your credentials. Yep, you have to go to Jackson.
Yep. Wait, you mean he needs credentials and permission to come in to
Yes.
get past the wall?
Yes.
Oh, it's like a border wall in a way, huh?
Yeah. You have to have ID, credentials. You can
Okay, to come to the United States?
No, to come
Not to come to the
here.
United States. Okay, but to come to the Democratic Convention. Okay.
Yeah.
Hilarious. You can't get into the DNC without an ID, and they built a wall around it. Think about that, guys.
The protesters tore it down. Yeah.
Well, they tore it down the first day, and then they had to rebuild it.
Yeah.
And I noticed that the cops didn't mess around with those guys. They locked them up. They arrested them and hauled them off right away. They could have done that during the BLM riots.
Yeah, they could. The Supreme.
But they didn't wanna.
But that was in Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was everywhere.
With old walls.
That was in just about every big city. They had those kinds of riots. New York was bad. You know, Chicago, yeah, Minnesota, that's where it started. Yeah.
So speaking of ID, Supreme Court today ruled for in favor of Arizona.
Asking if you're a citizen. You have to prove
You have to prove with
that
an
you're a U.S. citizen before
Right.
you vote.
Right, which is
Yeah.
yay.
And it went all the way to the Supreme Court, and guess who voted with the lefties to say no, you don't need to prove that? Amy Coney Barrett.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Again, she stabbed us in the back. Amy Coney Barrett thinks that you should be able to vote in the United States if you're an illegal alien.
That's so
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
What is she thinking? Hey, I hate to say it, guys, gonna piss off you women, but she's our very own diversity hire. Is it no wonder?
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Kavanaugh sucks half the time too. So,
Somebody
Yeah.
got to the Supreme Court judge.
yeah, I don't know. But that's okay. They're gonna pack the court, these Democrats. They want 13 judges.
Oh, I thought they wanted 27.
27 is what they want.
Yeah.
They want 27.
27. John or somebody.
Hey man, did you watch any of the DNC stuff?
No.
Oh, you missed it. They built a wall around the place
Yeah.
and then asked for an ID to get into it.
Yeah. Aren't they brave?
Yeah, they do that for the DNC, but not for our country. You know?
How about the guy, the comrade from Texas that got robbed walking around?
Oh, I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah. But the idiot, this is 2 o'clock in the morning
Oh,
in Chicago.
yeah,
I
that's
mean, what
dumb.
do you expect?
That's dumb.
You know, that would happen here. That's stupid.
Right. Yeah, never do that in Chicago.
But he said that, it was really odd that he got robbed.
Yeah.
And then right after that, he saw him go across the street and rob somebody else.
Yeah, I would not feel safe in any big city nowadays.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, you shouldn't feel safe pretty much anywhere. You know,
I don't really
not anymore.
I don't really feel that safe in this country, no matter where I go. They've let in so many criminals and terrorists. And
Well,
I mean, it's nuts.
They don't do anything when they catch them anymore now.
No, they let them go.
Yeah, just let them go.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They got personal security. We don't. Hey, did you watch any of the DNC?
I saw that Kamala said yes to the nomination.
Yeah. Hey, isn't it funny that nobody voted for her and she's gonna?
She's been in office for over 3.5 years.
But
Her
she's gonna
first
fix
day
it.
in office was like 3.5 years ago. She
Yeah.
hasn't done shit.
No. She's the worst vice president. She had a 37% approval rating when this whole thing started. And
Did you notice that every time that they would talk about her on the news, Biden's approval rating would go down?
yeah,
Honestly, I never heard anything about her, like this whole time.
yeah. Biden was on his way to losing big time, and I think the polls are fake. I don't think the excitement for Kamala is really there. But that's just me.
If you
They're gonna rig it, bro.
You know, if you look up on Google, Trump visits the southern border, you see photos of him, you know, he gave the speeches today. If you put in Kamala Harris at the southern border, you get an error 404, page not found.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a few days ago. YouTube. Usually, you can look for certain hashtags and stuff. Like Kamala Harris was forbidden to even look for. I don't know why. Yeah. You think the Democrats are going to cheat? Do you think we have fair elections? No.
Not anymore.
No.
She's more conservative than I am.
I'm black-pilled. And
Oh, you are?
I'm going on the record and I'm going to say there's not even 1% chance of me that thinks they're going to let Trump win.
I want to say I'm a...
They just tried to off him.
You're that black pill.
I'm that black-pilled.
I'm more on the red pill side.
Well,
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
I swallowed the red pill and it's turned black in my stomach. Hey man, did you watch the DNC? How'd you like the DNC? Did you watch any of it?
No, how could you watch?
You know what they were doing the whole time? The whole time outside?
Lies and deceit.
Oh, it's terrible.
How could you watch?
But the Democrats are the party that's against misinformation and disinformation and malinformation.
I know.
Outside the DNC,
I know.
their own voters were burning the American flag.
But they don't show that though.
No. No,
never
you probably
show
have
that.
to
They
watch
never show
that
that.
on, you have to follow certain people's channels on Rumble and stuff.
The only
to find
time
it.
they'll show stuff like that is if Trump's involved in it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, it's ridiculous. But yeah, there's a
And even when Trump's not involved, he still gets blamed for it.
Yeah, they lie about everything.
Everything.
It's disgusting.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Hey, Mark, did you watch any of the DNC?
I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah. What'd you think?
What, it was so pathetic. You know what made me the most mad was seeing an American flag on there, because they don't like that flag. They don't want that flag.
Well, that was just for them for later when they left. They could go out and burn them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
burn
probably what they handed them out for.
The people responsible are having a fucking party in this fucking city. This is what we think of your fucking rag. This is what we...
Yeah, no, I watched the crowd, and it was a bunch of older women just pissed off about everything. I don't even get it. And a bunch of beta males.
They're mad because they can't have abortions, or they think they can't. So they had a bus that sat outside the DNC.
Giving abortions.
Giving
And
abortions.
vasectomies, apparently.
vasectomies. Yeah. They had a bus out there that'll sterilize you, Democrats. I don't know. Do you have a problem with Democrats sterilizing themselves?
With themselves, no.
Yeah.
But they clearly want to destroy the population of this country and bring in illegals to take it over.
Yeah.
I'm not down with that.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't think they keep lying about Trump too, saying that Trump wants a nationwide abortion ban. Trump has said numerous times, leave it to the states, let the people, you know, let them decide what they want. I'm against it. I think it's horrible. The worst thing you can do is kill a baby, but you leave it to the people. That's the American way.
Let the people vote on it. The Supreme Court never should have touched Roe versus Wade.
Yeah.
It should have always been with the states. Everything about our country is built on the states.
Yeah.
The federal government basically is there to protect us from invasions at the border, people dropping bombs on us. That's the federal government's job, not to tax the hell out of us and decide everything we should be doing.
Yeah, the Supreme Court didn't take anything away from them. They just set it back the way it was supposed to be.
Right to the states.
The way it was before.
Yeah, California's going to let anybody abort. You know, there's certain states that are going to do that. Certain states are going to be like, no, we don't want to touch that. So if you don't like it, move to one of those states where you can go get an abortion.
Yeah, here in Florida, we have a 6-week abortion ban. That's why we have the Kamala Harris supporters over here coming out, and most of them are holding, they want abortion signs or whatever. So if they don't like it here, they can move.
Yep.
So they got it on our ballot. They got enough signatures. And what they're trying to do is implement abortion up to birth. It doesn't say that, but there's a big loophole in it that's going to allow them to click it over to up to birth, because Democrats are deceitful liars, and that's the way they have it worded in this bill.
The amendment for
the amendment.
Well, and they're saying basically anybody with any kind of medical, even physical therapist, could do an abortion. Wait, what? That is not right at all.
Nuts. They could perform an abortion?
Apparently, in the bill, from what I'm reading on it, anybody with any kind of medical experience can do this.
I don't know. Democrats are nuts. The party of the devil, man. Literally. Yeah, their biggest platform is, let me kill my own kid if I want to. That's sick.
Wave a little and then yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to try to go over and talk to the Kamala Harris supporters until they call the cops on us. All we're going to do is talk. And they hate talking to us because I got this Trump hat on and we got Trump flags and they get triggered. Yeah.
Did you get their sign?
No.
Get the elephant out of your womb.
Get the elephant out of your womb? They're nut bags. Anyways, guys, follow me on ScrewTube, Rumble, and X. We wave flags, man. Every Friday till the election. They got like 10 or 11 more flag waves left and then it's all over. So come on out. Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road. It's a busy intersection right here. That's why we come out here. Come on out. We're out here from 3 till 6. 3 hours every Friday. Come on. Do it. Do it.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Kamala, you're fired. You're fired. Get out. Get out.
I've made the heart-wrenching decision to suspend my campaign and to support President Trump.